Hey, what's up? So today we're doing a quick breakdown of the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Season 1 cinematic, the link in the description. And I'm joined with my friend Mina to give his insight on the cinematic and provide some really cool facts. So let's jump right into it. The first scene, we see the CIA safe house. Mina, what do you think is going on there?
I think about the CIA safe house, I believe that it could be a new playable map in Call of Duty Cold War multiplayer. And these screens could be actual camera screens that you could shoot out in game. A bit like Rainbow Six Siege if you've tried it. But yeah, you could see people probably. And later on, I'll explain that there could be a possible diffusing game mode, which is attackers and defenders, which is seems like it's gonna be pretty nice, honestly. What do you think, Peter?
That sounds amazing, and we still have a lot to analyze. So let's jump into the next scene. We see maps, we see codes, we see so many things. What are your thoughts?
First, I want to look at the obvious thing, which is the card that is the K card. It has the name Stitch on it, which is leading me to believe that the new skin in the Battle Pass is going to be called Stitch. If we look to the a little to the left, we can see a name and then end Stitch, allies or enemy. This could lead to a some Warzone lore that we need to figure out later on in probably the gameplay reveal trailer. Third, if we look to the right, we can see an air transport and then underline on the map that's right next to whatever person's hand right there. We can see air transport written, which could indicate that planes other than helicopters could be taking place in the new map, which is honestly pretty exciting. And a little Easter egg that I kind of saw and noticed was the tiny code reading 3238310002, which could be a Warzone bunker code, but most likely a Cold War bunker code. I'm not sure though. It's just speculation.
We're gonna keep an eye on that code and see where it leads us to. Is this the actual new Warzone map? Is it really a 150 player map? What do you think?
I believe that this map is a bit too small. If it is the Warzone map, it's not going to be 150 players. They could shrink it to 100, maybe even 75. Because it looks like it is the combination of train station, Promenade East, and downtown just merged together, which is a tiny section of Verdansk. So I can't believe that they'll be able to fit 150 people on this map. But if we look at the black letters over here, they're saying rest of a word I really cannot even say. Island. This translates from Russian to English into Renaissance. So the new map could possibly be called Renaissance Island.
That's very interesting. Do you think they're showing just part of the map?
I think possibly yes. I think because in Cold War, we saw that there's gonna be jet skis in the game. So possibly that tiny section up there is we don't see. And it could be also another part of the map that you need a boat to reach. Or they possibly could put in swimming mechanics that are already in Cold War. All these things are adding up pretty quickly to make us believe that this could be actually a 150 player Warzone, a total new experience that we haven't tried.
That's really exciting. Okay, let's jump into the next scene. Did they actually reveal a new Gulag as well? What do you think?
I think yes, this could be the new Gulag animation because right after this, he speaks of him, like the character who's talking, which we think is Stitch, main character in the Battle Pass, is talking about how he was thrown in the Gulag after failing a mission. Right after this scene, which is leading me to believe that this is possibly new Gulag animation, which is pretty exciting. Also shows that Warzone, the new one, is probably going to be way more mature because we can see a ton of blood in this trailer, and it's kind of weird, which is saying they're going to probably change physics and stuff. Not like physics, but like blood. And like they're gonna make the game more mature. Something new that I actually just noticed, that Mall at the Pines could be possibly a new location for multiplayer. Not much Warzone at this point, I think, because it is based in New Jersey and we think the map is somewhere in Russia or in like the Soviet Union, not like current day Russia, but it is leading us to also know that we are no longer in Modern Warfare times, which could be weird because we are still using Modern Warfare guns like the Joker, like the SBR, like all these new weapons. but in 1984, which is weird, which is gonna alter the time, and it's gonna be kind of cool, I think.
Whoa, whoa, I see bombs. What do you think?
Remember earlier in the video when I was like, there could be a Rainbow Six Siege, CS:GO, Valorant type game mode where it's attackers and defenders, and the attackers need to defuse a bomb, the defenders need to protect the bombs from getting defused. Well, this could play a big thing into this new content drop, because now we see bombs, and this could possibly mean that there's a game mode that's gonna be like that. And honestly, if it's a game mode like Rainbow Six Siege, if you have never played that game is so fun. And I think if Call of Duty does it right, it would be very, very fun.
I'm also down for such a game mode. I wish they can do it.
In the right way, yeah, definitely. If you remember, something else I just figured out is, if you remember the zombies game mode in Warzone, there were no flashlights, which was pretty difficult to see things. Yes, there were night vision, but night vision in the 80s, which we're talking about the setting here, wasn't as effective. So, if we're talking about a day and night cycle, a possible day and night cycle, we'll need flashlights to be able to see, which is possibly hinting at an actual Warzone, like you start the game in the day and end it in the night, which honestly is pretty cool.
Is there a new elevator mechanic? What do you think?
I think yes, there is a high chance of a new elevator mechanic, because last season they teased a subway system. A lot of us actually knew about this subway system before they actually teased it, but this time I feel like they're teasing an elevator mechanic where you can go into an elevator and it takes you up or down, other than the zip lines that were used in Modern Warfare's Warzone. Something else that I would like to point attention to is the new gun we're looking at. This looks to be a light machine gun, an LMG in my opinion. I'm not sure if it looks a lot like an AR, but if it is an AR, it looks like an AR that can pack a punch and hold 100-round mags. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and I love the new weapons that are coming into Warzone. It's gonna make a new variety and hopefully change the kilo meta.
Hopefully the game doesn't break, like this integration does not ruin the balance.
We're gonna find out in 2 weeks.
Something very cool that I just noticed. This is our first look at the new character that I honestly think his name is Stitch, because of the thing earlier. And it appears to be a very, very great looking character. Like, I can't wait to play as this, especially because I just finished this battle pass and I just got the battle pass for free. So I can't wait to get the new one.
Wow, this was very informative. Thank you so much, Mina. So I'll see you on Rebirth Island on the 16th.
Yeah, I'll be on PC by then.
Perfect.